Summary: Hamas armed companies enter Israel in unprecedented attack. At least 100 Israelis were reported dead and 740 injured. Hamas announced that it had captured many Israelis. Israel says Hamas declared war and made serious mistake. Rocket rain from Gaza to Israel. JERUSALEMGAZA. October 7, Palestinian Islamist group Hamas launched its biggest attack on Israel in years on Saturday. Dozens of people were killed and taken hostage in the surprise attack, which combined gunmen crossing into Israel with a barrage of rockets fired from Israel. Gaza Strip. Israel said the Iran-backed group declared war after it confirmed its army was in with militants in several Israeli towns and military bases near Gaza. And Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu vowed to retaliate. Our enemy will pay a price he has never known before. He said, "We are in a war and we will win it." Israel's N12 News reported that at least 100 Israelis were killed. A photographer saw scores bodies lying on the streets of the southern town Sderot. The Israeli military said it responded with airstrikes on Gaza, where witnesses reported hearing heavy explosions and scores of dead and wounded being carried to hospitals. The Israeli military said its naval forces killed dozens of Palestinian militants who tried to infiltrate Israel by sea. Hamas deputy leader Saleh al-Arouri told Al Jazeera that the group was holding several Israeli captives, including senior officials. He said Hamas had enough prisoners for Israel to release all Palestinians in its prisons. According to N12 and Reshet 13 news outlets, the military confirmed that Israelis were being held captive in Gaza and that soldiers were killed. Gaza health officials said 198 Palestinians were killed in airstrikes as the ardments hit deep into Gaza City and sent clouds of black smoke into the sky. Hamas said the attack was carried out due to Israel's escalating attacks against Palestinians in the West Bank and Jerusalem and against Palestinians in Israeli prisons. Hamas military commander Mohammed Deif announced start of operation in a broadcast on Hamas media, and called on Palestinians everywhere to fight, saying, "Today is day of greatest war to end last occupation in world." Hamas advocates the destruction of Israel. Weapon wars in Israeli cities. The attack marked an unprecedented infiltration into Israel by an unknown number of Hamas gunmen from Gaza Strip and heaviest blow to Israel in conflict with Palestinians since suicidings of Second Intifada nearly 2 decades ago. Israel and Hamas fought a 10-day war in 2021. The bloodshed came day after Israel marked 50th anniversary and 1973 war that brought country to brink of catastrophic defeat when surprise attack by Syria and Egypt brought country to brink catastrophic defeat. The militant Islamic Jihad group said it took part in the attacks and held many Israeli soldiers captive. Israeli media reported that there were armed between Palestinian fighter groups and security forces in tow.